Daniel Dubois, built up as Daniel Dynamite Dubois. Daniel Dubois was knocking people out. It was throwing him in there. Daniel Dubois kind of has a strange personality, like he's kind of dull, like he's a baby boy or something. I don't know what it quite is. But Daniel Dubois has come out and said he wants to forget about the Joyce fight and he wants to move on. And I was like, of course you do. I mean, after taking a beating from Joyce, yes, you could see his eye right there. Right there. Bam. That's why he wanted to forget about the fight, because of that right there. But Daniel Dubois, I think, was a young fighter coming up that was through in the ring against a rock'em sock'em robot. That's what I call Joe Joyce. I watch Joe Joyce fights. People, the timing of Joe Joyce's punches, it's like you can't time a fighter like that because he's not fast and he's not too slow. He's still landing his punches, and then he's nonstop pressure. I seen Joe Joyce pressure fighters until they just quit. This is Daniel Dubois's next fight against Bogdag Dinu, and I checked his record. He doesn't look like a bad fighter. He has 22 bouts. He's fought 73 professional rounds. And he has two losses. Well, I guess he just has 2 losses on his record. His next fight is against Daniel Dubois, June 5th, 2021. But that's what Daniel Dubois wants to forget right there. He said he wants to start over as if this fight didn't happen. And you can see Daniel Dubois right there on taking a knee. Anybody that's seen that fight, seen when Dubois took a knee. Some say he quit, and some people come out and in Dubois's defense saying that, when you get hit in the eye, you don't know the pain of it, which could be true. So I don't know. It could have been. He's fighting again soon, so I suspect that there wasn't that much damage caused in that fight. So Daniel Dubois ran into Rock'em Sock'em Joe Joyce. And Joe Joyce is a big man that never stops throwing punches at you. And I've heard people say that he's slow, but I thought about trying to time someone that's throwing a shot at you, kind of punches like George Foreman. So when you're looking at on the outside of the ring, you're looking at like, oh, I could block that. That's coming slow. But if punches are coming nonstop, and then it's not as slow as you think, because they're coming so repetitive, like over and over and over, nonstop, just pressure. So I think it's very hard to fight a fighter such as Joe Joyce just from his punch output. And a lot of heavyweights don't really throw that many punches. Joe Joyce throws a lot of punches, and he'll eventually get to you and wear you down. So I'd like to know your thoughts on Daniel Dubois claiming that he wants to start over. He came out built up as Daniel Dynamite Dubois. He was KOing everybody that was stepping in the ring with him. So I think he in his mind kind of felt invincible. So is this loss? Sometimes a loss could be a wake-up call and project you to be better. So do you think Daniel Dubois losing to Joe Joyce is better for him? Did that wake him up from some things that he was missing in the ring that he might can correct now? I keep looking at that eye. He done a number on that eye. Remember they say you get a star? Wow, there go your star, Daniel Dubois. But let me know your thoughts on what you think about Daniel Dubois changing, wanting to start anew. Will this fighter, will he be still shell-shocked from his last fight with Joe Joyce? Seemed like he took quite a beating in that fight. So I would say I want to start anew too. You know, if I took a beating like that, I would want to forget about that. So I guess he's just trying to be positive and move forward from his loss. But the only way you have to deal with these things, you can't put things in back of you as if they didn't happen. You have to deal with what you did wrong. So he's coming out as if this fight didn't happen, like he's going to start anew, and he'll be a new Daniel Dubois. But anyway, leave me your thoughts and your comments in the corner. Let me know what you think about Daniel Dubois want to put the Joe Joyce fight behind him, and he wants to start anew. And this is Boxing Opinions 100, and I'm out.